Hey tubers, it's me again. I haven't put anything up for the last couple days, so just wanted to show you what I run in my toolbox. So this is kind of a quick review. I got these magnetic bars from Harbor Freight, so I keep all the little stuff up here. Have this little needle thing. I like to keep everything that I use a lot within quick and easy reach. So I keep that up there. That's for pulling screens out of two-stroke carburetors and stuff. These I actually just keep over here because I never use them. These are just nut wrenches and stuff. But we got a starter pull rope, bunch of Sharpies and stuff here. Handy dandy trusty tripod right there. And here we go, starting from the top left. I keep them all labeled and stuff because sometimes when I change my box around, all you do is I just take and I put duct tape over there and then mark it with a Sharpie. So up in here I just have all my little punches and picks, pulling out gaskets, diaphragms, whatever. It just happens to be like a little Craftsman set. There's all different ones, straight ones, crooked ones. There's a hook one in there for pulling gas lines out of fuel tanks, so you can go and check them and stuff. So that, got a couple of little box cutter knives. Over here in the middle, we got 3/8 and 1/2 inch ratchets, and then my carb wrenches for doing tune-ups and adjustments. Also happen to have these little valve lapping tools. Valve lapping compound. Here's all my little different carb tools. You can see on here, I don't know if you'll be able to see how I take and I put splined on there. I did that with an engraver because after a while these things start wearing off from the gas and oil that's on your hands and stuff. So before I don't know what it is, I have them all marked and stuff. Over here, these are all carburetors for when I come across. I got a bunch of the metering diaphragms that are ordered up there. It takes them 3 weeks to get here, but I'll be able to go through and rebuild all these. These are basically free. They're going to end up saving $15 to my pocket for each one that gets rebuilt, and we'll make a machine run again. Carbs on Amazon or whatever, they run anywhere between $10 and $15. And with those, the metering diaphragms, the pumps don't wear out that much. The metering diaphragms, when they come in, they're less than 50 cents. So that's just being able to hang on to the money that you're making anyway. So this up here is where I keep all my fancy dancy measuring tools. I got calipers, T-gauges. You know what? I'll pull these down so you can see. There's one side. And then I have these little, what do you call those, little silica gel things. Whenever I find these, I just take and I throw them in this drawer. Just to keep, there's all kinds of them. Just keep the stuff from getting too much moisture in here. Got a brass 10 thousandths feeler gauge for, you can see with a curve on it. That's for because it won't stick to the magnets when I'm setting air gaps on flywheels and coils. Over here I got a little bourgeois tester from Harbor Freight. Got a big selection of fuses, and then these are all my little testers down here. You've seen these ones I use for grounding out spark plugs and stuff. So yeah, this is my little electrical tray here. Put that back up in there. And then down here we got combination metrics and SAEs. Nothing too fancy in there. Got some old Craftsman's, got a big adjustable, some Husky Pros, and gear wrenches. So every once in a while, see this? This is what Pittsburgh and Harbor Freight is awesome for. Say you got a Pittsburgh wrench. I don't know, in the old days when you used to have to take and work on a distributor, you'd have to go down. So you can sacrifice a Pittsburgh wrench, no problem. Heat them up, bend them, and get them to do whatever you want. Or if you need to take and, grind them down to get real skinny, If you're working on bowls or doing backfire solenoids, that's what those wrenches are perfect for. You can abuse them. Again, you got more. These are just the metrics and stuff. These ones, the small set that I have with the swivel heads. Use them when I need them. Still some Huskies in there. This under here, what do we got? We got my OBD2. Don't worry about this part. OBD2 scanner, compression tester, and then a 1/4 inch torque wrench. And then down here I keep all my little, like if you're a new customer and you get your receipts and stuff with your warranty for whatever it is, 30, 90 days, that's what you get. All your paperwork is put into one of those. So over here, pliers. Anybody want some pliers? We got a ton of pliers, all different ones. Most of the little ones I keep up front, makes it easier to find them. Hemostats, I use these all the time on everything. If you haven't seen my video on how to take and put in fuel line with one hand, I'll post that down in the description for you. These are just my screwdrivers. Got some Huskies, some Craftsmans, some Pittsburghs. Where's that one? I got one little special one that I keep in here. It's just for adjusting. I'm going to do a video on it too. It's the aftermarket carburetors that go on steel and Echo equipment. Here it is. Here's my little special tool. I'll put this right here. I took and I ground the heck out of that because it fits right down in that little brass collar, and you can actually make the adjustment on a carburetor where you normally don't think you can adjust it. So over here, 3/8 sockets, extensions, ratchet. I'm switching over to all Tectons because they don't skip any, which is what I really like. And they're all in this little tray. So high visibility, it's great. I'm just anal about it. I'm getting older, and when I'm in a job, I know it only takes a second or two, but I don't want to go digging around through like this is what my old drawer would look like. It's just like they're just everywhere, because whatever I want, no question, it's always at the bottom. So, and then over here, this is my 2-cycle tray. You got all my little small metrics 1/4 inch drives. There's a couple of these. And then I also have, you remember the review that I did on this one? It's like, how to tune your snowblower in Arizona. But this is my set that I keep that, because it has all the speed bits for, like over here, this is to put sockets on and just to go ripping through the job a little bit faster on disassembly. All my Torx bits are in there. The one thing I am missing is a T27. Got to get me a T27. And then me and my technical advisor Earl just went through and just made this today, actually. And this holds all my bits. Yep, they rattle around a little bit, but I can walk right in and I can pick up exactly what I need. I don't have to pull and pinch or whatever. No, it's not great for traveling or anything, but it's perfect for what I need. Fits right into the drawer. That's my 2-stroke stuff right there. Let me see. Anything long, go ahead, chuckle now. Breaker bars, clamps, extensions, etc., etc. Anything that won't fit in the drawer going this way, it goes in here. So I use these clamps all the time. Breaker bar as necessary. Big giant screwdrivers and stuff. That's what that drawer is for. And then down here, what it says, new and used parts. Mostly it's carburetor stuff, keys, fuel stuff, gaskets, and diaphragm. And you wouldn't believe it, man. It's almost like there's kids working around here and it's all me. But this thing will be all set, organized one week, and then come back the next week, and it is just a jumbled, stinking mess. I got thread locker in with spark plugs. I got handles over here in with fuel line disconnectors. I got more handles over here. Somebody needs to be written up. That's what I'm saying. Oh, wait a minute. That would be me. So, anyways, and down here, this one right here is like, it's kind of like the catch-all. It goes electrical, search tools, parts, and it's the catch-all drawer. So yeah, there's tons of little pieces of fuel line and stuff down here. Here's a spark plug, Pulsajets, diaphragms, and gaskets, air filters. Got a little bit of this stuff left over. What else? There's a filter that fits onto something. And then this right here, this is for tracing electrical on automotive, because nobody else wants to figure out electrical. That's why I do it. And then here's catch-all number 2 down there. You see anything right there? You can start the bidding right now at $1. There's some wheels in there. There's that tubing that we use for breather tubes on Briggs. There's a gas tank off at Tecumseh. There's all kinds of stuff in there. So anyways, that's the toolbox tour. Oh, and then here's my 2 tools right here. Got this Chicago Electric drill with the clutch, so you can, if you want to, you can take and like start reassemblies with these before you do the final torque by hand. And then this impact, I would be dead without this. This thing just speeds everything up. And then you already know this, that's my trusty set right there. So anyways, be looking for the video on this one. The guy dropped off a weed whipper. It needs a carburetor. And this Poulan, what did he say this is? You gotta watch out for Nala the Wonder Dog. She really likes working in the shop. So it is a Poulan 2150. You know me, guys. I like Poulans. Trusty Walbro carburetor. Dimes to donuts that I already have the kit for this. And if you look down inside of there, look at that. Look at the very first fuel line. It's not even connected. It's broke off. So this thing is all fuel lines, filter, rebuild the kit, bada bing, bada boom. It'll be out the door here in about a half hour. So that's it. I'm done. I'm out. 12 minutes of video. I don't know. We won't be doing too many of these. All right, guys. Catch you later. I'm out.